Hey guys, this is Vineet with Varun at PowerPunch Club. You guys know already that we're hosting events all across India this coming summer for the application season 2018. We're going to be holding workshops in a bunch of different cities across the country. The workshop's going to be a day long, 12 hours straight. You're going to come in, we're going to help you brand yourself. We're going to help you understand what type of universities to apply to, depending on your particular situation, your particular goals. And then we're going to help you put together 1 to 2, maybe 3 applications during that 12-hour session. You'll know everything that you need to know to apply to universities, put together a great application, and get an admission into a great university across the globe.
Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you for listening to us. This is the PowerPunch Club podcast, and my name is Varun Gandhi, and I'm here with my partner in crime, Vineet Jain. Thank you guys for your response. Hey Vijay. Thank you guys for your response. It's been an amazing response. The comments that you guys have been posting, the questions you guys have been asking has been amazing. So keep them coming. We always love to hear from you guys. For today's episode, we're going to talk about something we've mentioned in the past. We're going to keep the theme of statement of purpose. We've talked about this process called the rapid iteration process. That's part of our statement of purpose creation. And so today we're going to really go into detail and talk about what this is. So Vijay, you ready for this?
Absolutely, man. Hit me.
All right. The question is, what is this rapid iteration process?
Okay, so the rapid iterative process is something we came up at the PowerPunch Club. The best way I think I should describe this is imagine that you are a statue maker and you're chiseling away on a piece of rock. The rapid iterative process is, if I compare it to the traditional process, the difference is that in the rapid iterative process, you have a smaller hammer and a small chisel, whereas in the traditional method, you have this huge hammer with a huge chisel. And in the traditional process, you're using that big hammer and you have 5 or 6 big strokes to make, and you have to create a masterpiece out of it. Versus in the rapid iterative process, even though it's going to take longer and you're taking hundreds of small hits or strikes to the stone, the ultimate result is a much better masterpiece that is more detailed, more intricate, and is something that people can associate with better. So let me put that in terms of a statement of purpose. So in the last podcast, Varun, you talked about the 5 steps that people should follow to write a statement of purpose. Could you repeat those for me real quick?
Yeah, definitely. The first step is story, is to identify 5 adjectives that best describe this person and to choose a story that best describes these 5 adjectives. The second one is to create an outline that improves or that focuses on readability, essentially the flow, and that also is interesting, that evokes empathy, that allows the reader to create a picture in their mind. The third one is the delivery, which is the tone, the confidence, and the voice, active or passive. The fourth one is grammar and the choice of vocabulary. You want to use simple words. Make sure your grammar is proper. And the last step is your beta testing, is you want to go back, take the statement of purpose, and show it to people and measure and ask them what 5 adjectives does this statement of purpose describe, and then compare it to the original list.
Awesome. So now thank you for that. So put this into the rapid iteration process context. After you go through step 1 and step 2, which is identifying the story and defining your outline, we have realized at the PowerPunch Club, after working with hundreds of students, that the main bottleneck in their mind that makes them postpone, that makes them give bad quality essays to adcoms is steps 3 and 4. So what we have done at the PowerPunch Club is after you've gone through step 1 and 2, for steps 3 and 4, instead of giving you feedback for 2 to 3 times and you working on it and coming back to us and delivering your next draft, we work on it 100 times or 50 times at least, because we have realized that instead of giving you feedback on the whole essay, we can give you feedback on specific parts of your essay. And so that way you're just focused on that one small part of this statute. You zone in, you correct your tone, you correct your vocabulary, you correct the way you deliver the grammar, and you bring it back to us, and then we help you identify another step. This has 2 advantages. One, your essay is constantly improving in smaller steps, and if your deadlines are closer, whatever you submit is still a decent essay. The second thing is that students postpone less. Instead of thinking that they have to fix their whole essay one more time and they disappear for 2-3 weeks, instead of that, they go through one detail section and push it back to us within a day. We identify another section, push it back to them, and the next day they have another iteration, and so on and so forth. So not only is the final product better, but you get to that point faster with less stress. And that's what we call the rapid iterative process. Now, there's no reason that you have to work with PowerPunch Club to do that. You could do it on your own. You could find a good mentor, a friend, someone who really knows how to tell stories, and use them as your rapid iterative guide.
So
essentially, and that's really it.
So essentially, you're saying that in the traditional process, where the students will maybe go through 3 iterations through the whole 2 months of creating their statement of purpose, we're going to go through, let's say, for example, 50 to 100 iterations over those 2 months. And now going back to the analogy, you're essentially carving the statue by taking the small chisel, and you're getting this finely chiseled statue of the Taj Mahal, for example. Like it's the exact replica of the Taj Mahal. And so now it actually looks like a real a masterpiece.
Correct. And it enables us to do better teamwork. Here's how. By taking a small example, a small part of this statue, and helping the student understand how to deliver that one small piece, we have imparted all the knowledge we have to this candidate, the student. And so now they can become better when they move from piece to piece to piece to piece. So in the limited time that we have, instead of only the mentor at PowerPunch Club working with the student who is just not as good at working on an essay as the mentor is, now we have 2 people who are really good at writing essays. So suddenly, even though you're going through 10 or 20 or 50 iterations, 2 people are going through those iterations. So the final product is 100 times better than what it used to be in a traditional manner, because in the traditional setting, you're only going through 1, 2, maybe 3 iterations. By the time the student understood what to do, your time is over, and it's time to submit. And so every student says that if they were a good writer at the beginning of the process, just like they were at the end of the process, then their application quality would have been 100 times better. And so we're trying to capture that learning process early on.
All right. So thank you, Vijay. That was a great explanation of the rapid iteration process. This is the process that I hope everyone starts using it. If you have any questions, please post comments below and we will respond to you guys. This is a process that works. We have tried it out hundreds of different times with different people. Thank you so much for sharing it, Vijay. And we'll catch you guys soon.
Awesome. Thank you.